please.
Well, thank you, Chair. And through you to the Minister, I understand that VAC has just announced that its Women Veteran Forum will be on March 6th and 7th of next year, which is very exciting. I understand that it's been in PEI, Montreal, and Ottawa, and that the location has not been announced. So may I recommend somewhere in the West? So that's just a recommendation, and I'll leave that to you. Madam Minister, I have tabled a motion, motion 132, that is a motion based on the legislation or having legislation that has the duty to inform serving Canadian Armed Forces personnel, release members, and their families, and really in understanding the various benefits and services to which they may be entitled, no matter how extreme their disabilities and loss. You know, I've heard so many veterans, particularly right now from the Gulf War, that talk about the fact that they will be turning 65 really soon. They don't know what retirement is going to look like for them under the programs that they're in. And they're very concerned because of the impacts of the Gulf War syndrome that their capacity to deal with these issues with a worker from VAC is going to be incredibly difficult and painful and traumatizing again. So I really believe in the motion that I put forward that we do need to have a more assertive process of letting veterans and service members know about what are the benefits, what are the resources that they have. And I'm just wondering, is there any work being done at the department around making sure that there's a better system, a more trauma-informed system? Because we've heard from so many veterans that it's not happening well right now.
So thank you again, Ms. Blaney, for that question. And I would say that as a department, we are always looking at ways to better inform veterans of the services and benefits that they are entitled to. And for example, during while members of the Canadian Armed Forces are exiting and facing retirement, many of them will go through transition interviews at transition centers and so on. And it's really important to make sure that Veterans Affairs staff is included in those transition centers so the sharing of information.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. I just want to clarify. So the veterans I was talking about is veterans that were working age, that were on many benefits because of their service, and now they're about to retire. So it's veteran to a retired age veteran. So I just want to make sure that we're clear. Thank you.
Also, so thank you for that. We also, through the department, want to make sure that we maximize the tools that we have in making sure that veterans, as indicated, are aware of the benefits that they may be entitled to. Through our case managers, but also through our social media campaigns. You'll notice that during the month of November, we really, and not just November, actually, all through the year, we have different social media campaigns in making sure that veterans recognize that they may qualify for services and benefits through Veterans Affairs Canada. So those are the types of tools that we've put in place in order to make sure that more veterans are aware of what they're entitled to.